Okay, since none of my other methods worked, I'm going to resort to the only method that I know will work, and that is grabbing a handful of down and stuffing it in. This could take hours, so just wanted to give you guys a heads up on what I'm doing here. I grab a handful, I shake off the excess, and then I just drop it in. Push down, squish it together as much as I can, shake as much off my arm as I can, grab a handful, shove it in. You gotta be careful not to make my seams too bad. When I get enough in there, I take my little pole here, and just run it down the side here. Try to help down just on the bottom down there. And we'll just keep that up until it's all in. It's going to be a long process, not the way I wanted to do it, but it's all I can come up with on my own. And I find that if I crush down to the very bottom, I get a nice tight handful of down. And just work my way down the side here. I'm doing pretty good this first round. Just getting it down in there. So, that's my fancy method. I'm going to have a down snowstorm everywhere I go, it looks like. But I'm in my basement. It's all secluded. Once I get done, I'll probably be doing a summer cleanup of the basement anyway. So, at that point, then I will blow all this out the garage doors. Alright. Wish me luck with this. Hope I don't ruin all my netting here in the process. We'll see how it goes. Have a good one. Alright, just want to give you guys an update on where I am with this. I've got just a little bit of down left in this corner down here. Almost out of the first bag. And I've pretty much filled up this pocket, this pocket, this pocket, this pocket. This one's not all the way full, but it's towards the top. This pocket, this pocket, this pocket. This one's not all the way full. That one's fairly full. Oops. And I started filling down here in the bottom down here. So I've got 4 pockets going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's this one full? Yeah. 7.5, 7, 8 if you count this one. 8 pretty full pockets, maybe 9 down here if you count one more this full down here. And I have left to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the whole top row 11, 12, 13, 14. So I filled 9 and I got 14 to go. I figure I can get at least one more of those pockets filled with what I have left down here. So that'll give me about 10 pockets to 11 pockets, no, to 12, 13 pockets left. So 10 to 13 left. Now if you remember that first bag I had there, that's when I was experimenting, with my vacuum cleaner and everything. I was blowing them all over the place, and I didn't actually collect those because they got all over the ground and dirty, so I just vacuumed them up and got rid of them. That was about a 5-gallon bucket full. So I got a whole nother bag, and I think I'll have plenty. And if you look from a side view, this puppy is about, I'd say, 6 inches wide. I don't know if I have a tape measure down here real quick. But from the side view, roughly 6 inches deep, all the way down the whole side of the thing. So that's a lot of down. This puppy will get me through a very heavy winter as an underquilt. And it's going pretty well, believe it or not. The only problem I notice is that I'm having is that I reach down this top netting up here. Let me see if you can look. Let me shine up a little bit. Maybe zoom in a little bit too. You can't really see it, but I'll describe it. The top netting up here, as I reach down in here, it's starting to rip on this top piece here, on that one, and this one just started. So as I reach down in, my arm, and I've been standing on this basket here, my arm is starting to pull down and rip this right here a little bit. And since it's right here at the top, I may be able to stitch it back up. I'm not sure I'm going to worry about it. What I didn't do is I didn't go all the way to the edge with the nettings, and I did go all the way to the top with them. And I don't necessarily think I need to. I can leave a little gap up here for little tears on the netting. There's no tears in the actual fabric, so I'm good there. Anyway, that's where I'm at right now. I got another whole bag of down to go. We'll get this thing filled up, And if you look at the ground, I'm not losing that much down. A little here and there, but I'm not losing that much. So it's going pretty well. And I guess you can see in the background over there, as I go up and down, I still have about 6 more coats that I haven't even got into, but just don't think I need them. I got 6 more down coats over here that I don't think I need, but in case I need them, they're there. And I still got another full trash bag like this one. So I think we're going to be good to go. The next issue I guess I'll come up with is how to get this top part full and so it's shut without the down just flying all out. So I'll probably pin it as I go. As I fill up one of these, I'll pin it and then start shoving sideways. Because with this gap a little bit across the top here, I can actually shove sideways. So I'll pin it all up, and just so I get the last pocket here, and then I'll just stuff a whole bunch in and hold it shut, pin it up. That's my plan. So we're going to be there. Maybe not this weekend. I'm going camping this weekend. Going to Southeast Illinois camp. I think Southeast Illinois camp with a couple guys from the hammock farm. This won't be done in time for today, I don't think, because I got to start packing and I'm heading out Friday. Got some stuff going on Wednesday and Thursday night, but looking forward to it. All right, catch you guys later. All right, let me start by showing you the top. I think I actually have gone too far, because now I've got the top filled up and it's starting to come out the top. And when I duct taped it, I got all this sticky stuff here, so now I'll have to go back and try and clean that up. So duct tape was probably a bad idea there. But now I got so much in here, I don't know that I'll be able to seal it up without it falling out. And this top layer is not full enough, I don't think, because you can see it flattens out. But what I need to do is I need to stitch all the way down one side, and then stuff it down that way as much as I can, and just have one corner open and stuff that last corner and sew that out last. And there's plenty of extra in here that I can work some up. Some of these are so thick that I think I may have overstuffed them. And after you go past a certain point of stuffing, truly you're just wasting space, because you can only get as much as your seams will allow you to rise. So no matter how much extra down is in between there, you're not adding any more warmth. So I don't want to continue to stuff past the point where it pushes out to its fullest extent. And I think I may have done that on a few of these center ones here. I kept stuffing it in plans that when I stitch this up, I may need to work some of that back out to the top here, because I won't get as much in the top possibly. I got a little overexcited because I wanted to go ahead and finish off my second bag since I had it all. I've got about enough to fill one of these blocks, maybe 2 of them, and I don't need that much because I just need to fill the top section here. Maybe it's just enough, I don't know. Like I said, I had some extra in here. So 2 full bags, 2 full construction bags of down. And by full, I mean I actually folded down the top. Well, you saw them in the last videos. They were pretty good size construction bags. You have to fold down the top so you don't all run out, but that crushes it down, so you can see what they were. And I'm still fighting the down flying all over the place. But now I gotta get some pins and pin all this shut. And then it's getting pretty late. I gotta get to bed here soon because I gotta work tomorrow. But I really like the way it's looking. I mean, I've got 6, 7, 8 inches. I don't know. It's ridiculous how fast this thing is. And I noticed when I was sitting here working on it, as I'm pushing down, I'm lifting on this. I bet you this thing weighs 10 pounds, maybe more. Definitely winter gear only. Not going to be used for summer gear. Would be a waste of time to carry something like this. This is not something I'm going to backpack with. I'm guessing when I fold this thing and crush it down, it will probably be in a full-size sleeping bag, or at least a medium-sized sleeping bag. Even with all that down there, there's probably 20 jackets of down in this. Maybe a little less than that, maybe 15 jackets full of down in here. So, yeah, it's a lot. I know. Way too much down for one underquilt. And my next concern will be, I'm not a really heavy guy, but I'm putting all this weight on the bottom of a hammock. So whatever this is, add it to my weight on a hammock hanging. So I got to make sure I got some good strength to hold all this. Right now I'm not using ham steel, which I plan to switch to soon. But that's it for the night. I'm going to go ahead and pin this up, I think, and then I'll stitch it probably won't catch that on video, but I will show you the done quilt as soon as I get done.